Greetings everyone, I am Sister Lilia and welcome to my armory. So, recently I shared a video showing off how I made my braziers, and I figured why not show off a prop that went alongside the final brazier to Lantern Parade that year. In fact, both of them were made for Lantern Parade that year. And that prop is my Inquisitorial Storm Shield. So first off I started with a rough idea. This was more elaborate than what I eventually went with, but that was due partly to time constraints. So the initial structure of it I created using dowel and bamboo. Mostly went for dowel because it was straighter, although the green part is where I was going to be holding it. Next we have the outer structure added on. It's a mixture of hot glued on and taped on. And I used cloth tape for this because it was stronger. And yeah, we've got it on a messy desk with my partially stripped plasma pistol and a few other things in front of it, including a pattern that I was working on for something else. We have it here with the cross bracing added in for the front of it. We have part of the little experiment I was doing for the shape, pardon the mess around it. We have the template we see on the end here of the shape, which I was drafting out on the paper that was down underneath it at the start there. And then I cut out the shape for the Inquisition symbol on core flute, which is used for advertising normally. Then I started wiring the LEDs around it. Lots of them. Pardon how blurry the photo is. You can kind of see how bright things would be. So yes, the next step was to cover this in greaseproof paper soaked in watered down PVA. So an advisory I'll give with making a lantern this way is make sure you use greaseproof paper, because baking paper or baking parchment is not going to work. Just an advisory. People sometimes make the mistake. So yes, I wrapped the outside of the shield in the lantern mix, covered it up a few times. Once it was dry, I was able to bring it inside it and turn it on, and you see here the rough shape of it. Next, I then went ahead and added in more LEDs, if I remember correctly, and then capped it off at the top. Now this is kind of where the build of it ends, and yeah, this thing was heavier than I expected. If I do another light up shield, I'll do it using EVA foam, because you can get glow in the dark, you can get semi-transparent EVA and even semi-transparent extruded polystyrene, which will work a hell of a lot better for light up objects. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I wish I'd been able to grab photos at that event, or get someone to grab photos of me, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Anyway, my next lantern Warhammer inspired lantern prop that I'll be showing you guys how I built predated this one by a year, and this one was kind of made as a slight tribute to it. And anyway, more on that in future. Thank you for watching. Bye.